No way! I don't want to break up! Did I do something wrong?
Is it because you need an ATM?
And she cheated with her childhood friend too, huh? Like something out of a manga or drama. That's brutal, man. Heard about it, Otomi. You started dating that girl you met at the mixer, right?
This is the HR recruitment section at Love Koi Corp. While reviewing documents, I was approached by the coworker who invited me to that mixer. Yeah, we had similar hobbies and she seemed nice.
Wait, you got a girlfriend, Chief? I want to see a picture.
A picture? This one's her profile pic.
Whoa, she's super cute.
That voice drew in more male coworkers who all came over to see. And since every single one of them praised her, I started getting a little embarrassed. But apparently, it was only the male coworkers who felt that way.
Oh, so that's the kind of girl you're into, huh, Chief?
When I looked up, one of my subordinates was awkwardly smiling at the photo. Her comment made us guys tilt our heads in confusion.
What? What's wrong with her?
From my point of view, I just don't see the appeal. She's the type of girl women don't like. No offense, Chief. Yeah, honestly, not really my type either.
Our office split neatly between nodding women and confused men. Can't say the reactions didn't bother me. But I also knew firsthand that women admired by women and women admired by men can be totally different. Now that I've experienced that myself, I really don't get what they're criticizing. My girlfriend, Nako Hoshii, is 24 and has been working as a shop clerk at an apparel store since graduating high school. At the mixer, she was the type to split food up for everyone. In daily life, she's domestic, and her sense with money is just fine. She's thoughtful, but not overly reserved. She knows how to lean on others too. So women who are very feminine aren't popular with other women, huh? Maybe it's like how men hate good-looking guys, and women dislike girls who seem like they'd steal good guys away. I was just thinking that when...
Yeah, I'm gonna side with the Otomi has bad taste camp.
Huh? Supervisor. My direct boss, Supervisor Shirayuki, was the only guy siding with the woman. At 32, he already holds a supervisor position. Tall, smart, well-paid, the full package. And with that kind of look too, he's never had a single rumor about dating anyone. Basically a dream guy for women.
As expected of Supervisor Shirayuki, you've got great taste in women too.
So yeah, that was the kind of stuff I was hearing from him when I first started dating her, getting teased while being told to focus on work. But even after being with her a while, to me, she was still a wonderful woman. So on our 1-year anniversary, I proposed to her, and we got engaged. We even started looking for a place to live together. Maybe we should call off the engagement. 6 months after getting engaged, we had just finished eating lunch that I made at home when I told Nako I wanted to break up.
Huh? What brought this on all of a sudden?
Yeah, I didn't think things would come to this either, but at least it's before we signed a lease.
Wait, you're serious?
She must have realized I wasn't joking when I stared at her. Her face went pale.
No way! I don't want to break up. Did I do something wrong? I'll fix it. Just don't say you want to call off the engagement.
I heard the sound of a plate breaking, but she ran out of the kitchen anyway, desperately pleading. From the outside, she just looked like a heartbroken woman dumped by her fiancé out of nowhere. But the more she clung to me, the colder my heart got. Is it because you need an ATM?
Huh?
The other day, your childhood friend came to see me. You've known him since kindergarten, right? He really likes you, huh?
What? When?
One Saturday a month ago, I was waiting for you at a cafe after work. Nako has a male childhood friend her age that she's known since kindergarten. I never met him before, but that day he showed up for the first time. Michinari Hajime. The moment he sat down, he yelled at me, demanding I let Nako go. I asked him what he meant, and apparently you told him you were going to break off the engagement. But I wouldn't agree, that I was really obsessed with you. That's strange. I don't remember you ever saying anything like that. Still, the way he acted, it was a bit too real for someone supposedly lying. Maybe he's just a really good actor, but based on what you've told me, he didn't seem like someone who could hide his emotions well. So, I had someone look into it. Saying that, I handed her the envelope. Nako took it with shaky hands and looked inside. She immediately dropped the documents, or maybe couldn't help but drop them is more accurate. Inside were detailed reports of her cheating with that childhood friend. From what you told me, he wasn't the type who could lie skillfully. And the way he looked at you didn't feel like just a friend, so I hired a PI. This is what they found. And there's more. Hey, you still haven't broken off the engagement?
Yeah, he really seems to like me a lot.
Why not just call it off already? If it's about the penalty fee, I'll pay it.
But think about it. He works for a big company. He's on the fast track, and once he gets promoted, money won't be an issue. Might be better to just keep things as they are.
Hey, this wasn't what we agreed on.
Relax, Michinari. I'm saying he'll be our perfect ATM. I mean, I work retail, and even though you changed jobs for me, you're not making much yet, right?
Well, that's true, but...
Right? So just hold out a little longer, Michinari.
When I stopped the video, Nako was standing there, pale and drenched in cold sweat. So that's it. The engagement's off. I'll also be requesting compensation. Don't ever show your face to me again.
No! Wait, Kate, please listen to me!
Not wanting her to stay, I dragged her pleading self to the front door. Snatched the house key from her and kicked her out. She made a fuss out front, but I guess the neighbor, the oddly jacked lady, glared at her or something. Soon enough, she left quietly. And that's how I, Kei Otomi, finally realized that the female coworkers and section chief had been right all along. I'm 28, head of recruiting at Lovekoi Corp's HR department, a man with zero eye for women.
Here, bourbon.
Still, the cheating really did a number on me. A few days later, on a Friday after work, I went to Snack Suzu as my supervisor suggested. There, I drank my sorrows while the ageless seductive bar mama listened.
You hold your liquor well, but even so, that's too much. Your friend isn't here yet, right?
Yeah, sorry. Since then, I've been crashing at net cafes. I couldn't stay in a place tainted by a cheating woman. And on top of it all, the pity from coworkers hit harder than I thought.
Well, breaking off an engagement will do that. Not that I know what that feels like.
The smug look on my coworker's face was infuriating. She laughed and said, "See, told you she had bad vibes. I've lost all faith in my own judgment."
Huh. Was she really that bad?
This is her.
Whoa. Yeah, that's bad. You've got awful taste.
Shut up, I know already.
That's totally the type to act cutesy with guys and mock them behind their backs. Seriously, guys fall for this stuff way too easily. Idiots.
Shut up! I said I get it already! Don't rub salt in the wound!
And she cheated with her childhood friend too, huh? Like something out of a manga or drama. That's brutal, man.
The alcohol finally started hitting me after all that chugging.
Just for today, drink all you want and have a good dream. Ugh, still cheating, huh?
As I slumped over the table and slipped into dreams, I heard Mama's gentle voice. And so I left my section chief behind and drifted off to dreamland. I slept so deeply I couldn't even remember if I dreamed. The next day, the sunlight woke me, and...
Morning.
A ridiculously gorgeous woman sparkled in the morning light right in front of me. Huh?
You're all frozen up. You're so cute like this. I could just eat. Ow!
Take your eyes off her for 1 second and this happens. Stop trying to eat my subordinates.
And the one who just showed up was Section Chief Shirayuki. Now that I look closer, this wasn't even my house. Wait, what the hell's going on? So, are you Mama's boyfriend, sir?
Don't be ridiculous. A woman like her isn't my type, and I don't kick my lovers.
Saying that, he glared at me and set the bowl down. It was clam miso soup. I appreciated the gesture and took a sip.
She's my sister, not that I'm thrilled about it.
Huh?
Hi, I'm Isuzu Shirayuki, Mama of Snack Suzu.
So the famously stoic Section Chief Shirayuki and the ultra-flirty, sultry Mama Isuzu. They're siblings? Bit of a complicated family?
We're real blood siblings from a normal household, 4 years apart.
DNA really is a mystery. So that makes Isuzu 36. Anyway, I took the soup before it got cold. Turns out the section chief picked that bar because it's his sister's place, so clearing people out is easy. But he got stuck at work longer than expected, and when he rushed over, I was already out cold. Not only that, Isuzu had started closing shop and was about to take me home. He couldn't just let his subordinate get devoured, so he brought me here. I sincerely apologize for the trouble.
Don't worry about it. Looks like I gave you a good place to crash. Besides, we'll be living together from now on, so no need to apologize for just that.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that?
You're not going back anytime soon, right? And your ex probably hasn't given up. You should avoid obvious places. Here's safer.
It's true, this place is far from my apartment. Still, it felt kind of forced. Just as I was about to protest, an unexpected backup shot hit me.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll live here too for now.
Huh? No, that's not... I mean, I can just hop around to avoid being found.
What's wrong, kid? Turning down a beautiful woman's offer?
Gonna waste your boss's kindness?
The sibling duo. I once thought DNA was a mystery, but I take it back. These two are absolutely siblings. And that's how I ended up, somehow, living with both Isuzu and the section chief in her home, half by force. Alright, I'm off. That Saturday, I dropped by a net cafe at night, then went back home, had the lock changed just in case, and brought over my stuff. On Sunday, I cleaned up the empty room, and we decided that me and the section chief would use it. So the weekday started up again, but since Isuzu has work at night, our schedules don't match at all. We kept missing each other completely.
Atomi, you skipped breakfast today, right? At least got some sugar in you.
Sorry, thanks. I actually spent more time with the section chief lately, and I feel like we've gotten closer.
I was up reading late last night. Studying is great and all, but don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sometimes there's a short overlap between her getting ready for work and us coming back from ours.
Sis, don't leave your underwear where people can see it.
I got mad the last time you walked out naked, so I left it out early to remind myself. You're always complaining.
If you flash your underwear or your naked self at Otomi, I'll feel bad for him. Don't corrupt my junior's eyes.
Huh? Are you saying my naked body and underwear are corrupting?
So he actually talks like that when talking to his sister, huh? Being an only child, watching siblings argue is pretty fresh for me. Also, seeing a different side of the section chief is kind of fun.
Shh! You'll wake up Sawaki.
There was one time I woke up in the middle of the night sensing something off, and found Isuzu standing right in front of me.
Sis!
Ow! I just wanted a little taste.
He got her good. The way he moved that night was seriously impressive.
Don't screw around. Don't you dare sink your fangs into my sweet junior.
Calling a beauty like me fangs? You really don't know what you're looking at. And what kind of man kicks a woman? I didn't raise you like that.
Humph. Better than letting a family member become a criminal. Sorry about my sister, Otomi. Your purity still intact? Damn it, I knew picking her bar that day was a mistake.
Yeah, thanks. I'm okay thanks to you, Section Chief. I appreciate the concern, but I have a viewing schedule this weekend, so I should be able to move out soon. Or maybe I'll just start staying in a hotel tomorrow night.
Nope, rejected.
What?
Yeah, that's off the table. So you'll stay here for a while.
If you're thinking hotel, just settle for here instead. Don't worry about being a burden. In fact, take your time finding a new place. Stay at least 6 months.
6 months? No, seriously, that's too long. Even if I don't find a place, I'm leaving this weekend. I say that, but they both look displeased. Their reaction puzzles me.
Then 3 months. Stay for 3 months.
I'll guarantee your safety. Let's get a lock on this room first.
They start deciding everything by themselves. My sleepy head kicks into gear and I rush to interrupt. No, really, that's not okay. Isuzu, a woman shouldn't just let a guy stay over if he's not even her boyfriend.
That's kinda old-fashioned of you. It makes me happy you're worried, but it's fine. I've decided not to get married or have a boyfriend. Well, that's just how it is, so there's no issue. So don't think about leaving. Just stay for now. I like it better when there's someone around. It makes the place feel alive.
And yet she's sworn off having a boyfriend. Alright, if you insist that much, I'll take you up on your offer a little longer.
Good. Then sorry for waking you. Good night.
So yeah, I agreed to cover rent and expenses, and we compromised on a 1-month stay. By the next day, our shared room had a lock. More books I'd probably like, and even extra dishes for me. Also, for some reason, I sleep in the same bed as the section chief. Why?
I think this scent suits you.
The men's one we saw earlier was better.
They both smell good, but it'll feel weird matching scents with you two. I was thrown off by the sudden cohabitation, but spending every day with someone or going out together on weekends. It helped keep my mind off my ex. By the time a month had passed, I smiled more, and the heartbreak had mostly healed. Maybe that place was actually the best choice. In the end, I gave in to their pressure, and even after a month, I was still crashing at Isuzu's place. One Saturday, on the way home after my 3rd apartment viewing, someone suddenly grabbed my arm from behind.
Kay!
Huh?
Kay, I've been waiting. There's something I need to tell you.
How do you know this place? Turns out, the reason I'm not staying at my own home is right in front of me. She shouldn't know where this place is, so my face hardens instantly.
Sorry. I saw you by chance at the department store the other day and followed you.
So that day at the department store with the perfume, she was there. To think she trailed me, this is bad in all kinds of ways. Unbelievable. So why didn't you show up until now? Why approach me at this moment?
Well, you're sharp, Kay. I came because there's something I need to say. That woman is filthy. You shouldn't be with her.
What?
That day, I happened to see Kay at the department store and he was with a woman. I wondered who she was, but there was too little info to go on, even on social media. I had no idea what to do. Then I realized, if I just hired a private investigator like Kay did, I could find out too. So I did, and guess what? I found out that woman used to work in the sex industry. She's done those things with all kinds of men. Looks and age didn't matter. Unbelievable! That's beyond disgusting, right? That's what I wanted to tell you today. I bet you didn't know, right, Kay? You're a rising elite at a top trading company. For someone like you, a woman like that is totally...
Shut up. That's what you wanted to say? What a waste of time.
Huh?
So you hired a PI. That explains the delay before you approached me. Yeah, I'm pissed about that too. But more than anything, I can't stand the woman in front of me right now. You think sex work is dirty? What kind of prejudice is that? To me, it's a job worthy of respect, risking your body to meet someone else's needs, even when you don't love them.
I mean, sure. Not everyone can do that, but still.
If anything, I get angry knowing some of them offer inhumane options. I bet most of them don't even want to be doing it. They probably have reasons. And you call them dirty? Disgusting? I thought I had you figured out, but your prejudice is worse than I thought.
Okay. I didn't think it through. I guess they could each have their own circumstances. But it's still gross, right? Kay, she's not right for you. Even if you say all that nice-sounding stuff, you still think I'm prettier than her, right? I'm the one who truly loves you. I only said that in front of our old friend. That wasn't how I really felt. So please give us another...
I really had no eye for people. I wanted to punch my past self in the face when...
Oh, you're begging to get back together? You're...
The woman we'd just been talking about showed up and spoke. I turned to look at her, startled. It was her usual time to leave for work. Did she hear everything we said?
Clinging to your ex like that. How pathetic. A real woman never crawls back to the past man. Shut up! You have no right to talk about being a real woman.
Nako!
It's fine. She's right. I'm not worthy to speak on what makes a good woman. But let me just say one thing. I turned to sex work because I needed money. My mom took her own life, and then my dad followed her. I was 19 at the time. Dad was a company worker and Mom was a part-timer under his insurance. So the only money we got was the basic survivor's pension for minors, about 1.02 million yen, and the welfare pension, about 600,000. That was nowhere near enough for a future.
Only minors can receive survivor's pensions. Back then, the adult age was still 20, but even so, payments stopped at the March of your 18th year.
So I dropped out of college and started working. But it wasn't enough. Once I turned 20, I entered the sex industry. The income was totally different. Maybe I am dirty, but thanks to that income, I didn't have to burden my retired grandparents. And I sent my brother to college without forcing him into debt. At the very least, I'd say I'm more proud of who I am than someone who cheated on a fiancé with a childhood friend. And treated him like an ATM. Anyway, I've got work soon. Later.
With that, Isuzu strode off. To me, you're way more filthy and revolting. You're the one who cheated and used your fiancé like an ATM.
Ugh.
When I said that, Nako was glaring so hard at the direction Isuzu had gone. It was like she'd burn a hole through the air.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! What the hell is with that woman?
A few days later, Nako was still completely on edge. Hey, Nako, can you calm down already? I'll buy you the new Love Bucks thing, okay?
Shut up! Like we have the money for that right now. You already used up all your savings to pay the compensation, remember? Try saving for once.
Yeah, but... Right. Of course, I demanded compensation after everything. They hadn't met each other's families or lived together, so the amount wasn't huge. But 300,000 and 200,000 yen still hurt them a lot.
This is all your fault. You're the one who ratted me out to Kay. I flirted with you a little and you actually fell for it. You really thought I was serious? If If you really feel bad, go drag that woman over here. I'll beat the crap out of her.
Nako! As they argued, Nako stopped and felt completely silent. Her pupils were wide open, staring at something. Nako, where are you going? She suddenly sprinted toward the pedestrian bridge. There were too many people to see what she'd spotted. But Michinari might have already figured it out, and just seconds later...
Someone fell from the pedestrian bridge! Please, an ambulance!
A woman pushed a man from the very top. She's not resisting. We're at...
Michinari had tried to stop Nako from pushing Isuzu, and got pushed instead.
I didn't mean to push Michinari!
So you did mean to push Isuzu? First spite, now attempted murder. How much ugliness are you hiding inside?
But I really want to marry you, Kay. You're the one I truly love. Please believe me.
If that were true, you shouldn't have cheated in the first place. Then I never would have seen your true self, and we'd be married by now. Well, at the rate things were going, even if you'd managed to get married, divorce would have been right around the corner. No matter how good you are at hiding it, I doubt you could have kept that ugly nature under wraps enough to avoid committing a crime. Thinking about it that way, I'm actually glad you cheated, and I even feel grateful to your childhood friend for telling me. Though, it seems your childhood friend wanted even that ugly part of you too.
Hey, you! I'm seriously grateful to my sister, who went so far as to sell herself to earn money for my future. And you had a lot to say about her, didn't you? Not only that, but you also betrayed and hurt an important junior of mine, more than once too. Show your face around us again. And I'll get my hands dirty if I have to, just to erase you from our lives.
Later, the ambulance and police arrived. Michinari was taken to the hospital, and Nako was taken to the police station. And with that, my whole broken engagement fiasco finally came to a close. Michinari ended up with multiple bruises and fractures, but his internal organs were miraculously unharmed. His parents were absolutely furious.
Don't ever come near our son again.
We're terribly, terribly sorry.
Our families had known each other since kindergarten, but this incident severed all ties between them. Even Michinari himself finally had enough. He never looked for Nako again. And as for Nako...
The verdict. The defendant is sentenced to 6 years in prison.
Photos of Isuzu found in her room show clear murderous intent, and she was given a prison sentence for attempted murder.
Damn it! If only that younger brother hadn't been around.
She only showed remorse for injuring her childhood friend. She made a show of regretting what she did to Isuzu, but in truth, her hatred only deepened. Still, she was clearly afraid of the section chief, and after being released, she never tried anything with us again.
Wow, nice house.
Back to the moment just after that near miss with them. I had invited the two of them to my new place. Really, thank you both for everything.
Honestly, I would have felt safer if you stayed longer.
Can I ask, was it because of your parents that you tried to keep me from leaving?
Yeah, my dad's affair came to light, and they were trying to patch things up. Mom couldn't trust him at all anymore. Every little thing made her break down into tears. She probably started to hate herself. In the end, she jumped from our apartment building. Dad, who had cheated like it was nothing, probably did love her in his own way. He couldn't take the guilt and eventually overdosed on sleeping pills.
That's why I originally planned to have you stay at my place. But then my sister insisted on taking you in, so I changed plans.
I also felt safer having you close by. Though yeah, sneaking in at night to make sure you were breathing was maybe too much.
I haven't forgotten you were seriously planning to nibble on me.
Well, you were so cute while sleeping. I was this close to getting a taste. Too bad you're so uptight.
Excuse me?
I've made up my mind. I thought someone like me could never have a relationship, but Kay told me I was beautiful. He said it without hesitation, and that shot straight through my innocent heart. Sawaki, you want me to be happy, right? Then keep your mouth shut and support my love.
I do want you to be happy, but if it means sacrificing an important junior, that's a different story. Did you know? At work, everyone thinks me and Otomi are living together now.
What?
I was never into women to begin with, and I figured, if my sister isn't dating, I wouldn't either. But thinking back, I was strangely drawn to Otomi. That feeling only grew after we started living together. Could this be what they call love?
Oh, even Sawaki's caught the spring fever. That makes us rivals in love, doesn't it?
The beautiful sibling duo mutters something unsettling, and as Kay wipes up the tea he spit out, sweating nervously.
Yeah, the more chances to fall, the better. After all, Sawaki and I both have top-tier looks. Kay, I'm going all out to win you over. Be the last man I ever love.
You're open-minded about my sister, so I'm sure you don't care about gender either. Otomi, no, Kay, be my first man.
People love to categorize others as clean or dirty based on invisible traits. We even trick ourselves into doing it, but deep down, it's probably about whether someone's soul is pure or not. Wait, you're kidding, right? By the way, I think purity of soul and moral integrity are two separate things. So, you with the pure heart, how serious do you think these two are? And what kind of future do you imagine awaits them?
Oh, huh? Our anniversary? That's today. I forgot. Can we do it tomorrow instead?
Wait, Mirai?
Correct! Ren's the only guy who recognized me right away.
Hey, about our anniversary coming up, if you're free.
Yeah, okay.
What exactly was okay about that? No matter how old you get, it still stings when someone doesn't really listen to you. Especially if it's a trusted friend, family member, or someone you live with, like a partner. My name is Ram Miano. I'm 26 and work as a loan officer at a regional bank after graduating college.
What should I do with my hair next?
With practiced fingers, she scrolled through her phone. That's Nana Hikage. She's also 26 and works as a teller at the same bank. We were at the same branch when she joined. I helped her with work, and then she confessed her feelings. Sorry, I appreciate your feelings, but right now I want to focus on work. At 24, I was more focused on my job than on romance, but...
I'm sorry, I just can't give up. I'll keep trying until you fall for me.
She didn't back down. She kept expressing her feelings for a whole year. Eventually, I started dating her, moved by her sincerity. Doesn't seem like she'd even listen if I spoke now. We're almost hitting our 1-year anniversary. Lately, it's always been like this. We don't make eye contact. Her replies are vague. Even when we're together, we're just doing our own thing. Some couples might be okay with that level of trust, but we're not there yet. This is what they call a rut. It's been 3 months since I started feeling that way. I've tried to bridge the gap, but she started tuning me out. We've got work tomorrow, so I'm heading to bed.
Oh? Going to bed? Good night.
The moment she barely turned her attention to me, I continued what I wanted to say earlier. For our anniversary, I'll make your favorite Italian food, so keep your schedule open.
Huh? Italian? Yum, thanks.
She used to sleep beside me every night, but now she didn't even stand up, just turned back to her phone. Having a real conversation, maybe it's harder than I thought. My parents divorced when I entered high school. Long story, but basically years of tension boiled over. They stopped talking, and my sister and I felt like we were suffocating. It's all in the past now, but still. Can I really do this? I'm planning to propose on our anniversary. I just have to believe we'll reconnect. The sound of frogs, the scent of soil, the summer night wind gently cooling my skin, and I fell asleep alone. All Italian tonight, hope she likes it, it's her favorite. A few days later, on Friday, today marks her 1-year anniversary. I left work on time and cooked all her favorite dishes for dinner. I was hoping we could share a nice meal and finally talk properly. I worked part-time at a cafe in high school, and cooking became a hobby. She always said she loved my cooking. With that image in my mind, I waited for Nana, who now works at a different branch, to come home.
Sorry, I'll be home late.
That message came at 8 p.m. from Nana, who had left work on time and gone shopping with friends. I told her I had made dinner since it was her anniversary. A while later, she replied,
Oh, huh? Our anniversary? That's today. I forgot. Can we do it tomorrow instead?
She once said she really wanted to celebrate our 1-year anniversary together, but she's changed. Maybe it's time. These past 3 months, I really tried to understand her. I wanted to protect the woman who said she loved me. But that only works if she's ready too. I can't carry it all on my own. Nana, maybe we're done. She forgot her anniversary and was busy chasing a limited time sale. That broke something inside me. She came home past midnight, showing no guilt, and I told her it was over.
Alright, huh? I didn't realize it had gotten that bad.
The next day, I visited Mamoru's cafe and told him we broke up and ended our cohabitation. Maybe I was never cut out for romance in the first place.
That's not true. You really cared about her, Ren. I know you kept trying to talk things through, thinking about her feelings every time.
Mamoru, you're still the only one who understands me, just like before.
Ren? I've always thought you were cool, you know. Now you're taller than me and... Wait, no, that's not the point.
You had orange juice ready even before I ordered. Even now at 29, all I drink is orange juice, and you remembered. That's love, right? Right, Mamoru? Ow.
Hey, don't get cocky, Ren. Mamoru's my husband. No flirting.
The one who smacked me was my sister Hana. You're a nurse. Is it okay for you to hurt people? Getting blood drawn already hurts enough.
Well, I didn't hit you that hard. Besides, my patients always say I'm gentle with needles.
Anyway, you two are still as close as ever.
More importantly, I got this postcard for you. Here. Sometimes meeting people when you're feeling down helps. Might even lead to something new.
It was a notice for a junior high reunion, passed to my sister from our dad. They're old classmates, doesn't feel like new at all.
Oh, come on! There's gotta be someone you'd like to see, right? And also, something could spark again, like us.
Huh, Hana, don't say stuff that makes you blush.
Thanks for the meal. My sister and her husband were old classmates. They reconnected after graduation and eventually got married. Leaving them being all lovey-dovey, I placed cash for the juice on the table and stood up.
Heading out already, Ren? Come by anytime.
Mamoru's dad, the man who taught me how to fish, saw me off with a warm smile. Thanks, Uncle. Let's go fishing again soon. And yeah, when my sister said someone you'd like to see, I did have someone in mind. Coming here lifted my mood a little. Maybe I'll go to the reunion. I filled out the postcard and dropped it into the mailbox on the way home.
Oh, that unmotivated face. Is that you, Ren?
That's the first thing you say after not seeing me for so long? You haven't changed. On the day of the reunion, as I headed to the venue, a familiar face called out to me right away.
Whoa, what the hell? You got huge. Are you hot now? Wanna fight?
As I brushed them off, baffled at how they still acted like kids even at her age.
time no see.
A beautiful woman came running over with a bright smile. Her voice made my eyes widen. Wait, Mirai?
Correct! Ren's the only guy who recognized me right away.
The one flashing that carefree smile was Nonoka Mirai. She was always known for being cute, but now she'd grown into an elegant beauty, totally polished.
I guess it was worth coming if you were gonna be here. You got taller and you're such a catch now.
By a twist of fate, the lottery had put us next to each other. I remember we used to sit side by side back in the day, too. What's that supposed to mean? You're in trouble again or something?
No, I'm an adult now, okay?
Really? You always used to butter me up whenever you needed help.
Wow! Your hair looks so good today, Ren. Like this messy part here especially.
If you want me to walk to school with you, just say it. And it's not bedhead. The school route couldn't be avoided. She was scared of a dog that lived along the way. So she'd always wait at my house and walk with me to school.
I mean, when you're with me, the dog doesn't bark as much.
Dogs can sense fear, you know. They're smart like that. Don't bark, don't bark, don't bark, don't bark. She would cry for real, so I used to silently beg the dog, even though I felt bad for it. It's not barking, so there's no need to cling like that.
Just in case.
You clung to me without knowing how it made me feel. I was the one who had a hard time.
But you're so calming, Ren. You never raise your voice. Always got that I'm cool vibe going on. Still the same now.
You're making fun of me. That's how she always was, smiling cluelessly, never noticing what I really felt. Still, I did think she was cute. She was my first love. I know you don't like loud voices. Not that I talk softly just because of that, though.
Yeah, thanks, Ren.
Her home life was complicated. Actually, it was rough. That's why I always worried about her. She was abandoned by her mom at age 2 and raised by her mom's new husband, his brother, and a woman. Her foster parent once told me that the sound of her birth mother yelling left a deep emotional scar. The fact she grew into such a bright and cheerful girl was definitely thanks to her new family. Well, if something's wrong again, just reach out. I'll help, no need for flattery.
I've never complimented you just to lie. But thanks.
That day, we exchanged contact info again. I had finally reunited with the person I wanted to see, and the drinks went down easy.
You two are still as frustrating now as you were back then. It's so obviously mutual. Why? Why don't you just confess already?
And so, completely unaware of her classmates tearing their hair out, I thoroughly enjoyed the reunion.
Hurry up, Ren!
After reconnecting at the reunion, today we drove out to a library in Gifu. The books won't run away, you know. She's always loved reading. Back in middle school, she'd often study in the school library. But she'd get so absorbed in reading that she'd panic just before tests. I'd heard it was thanks to her foster father, and it really did seem like she loved books. We spent about 3 hours reading side by side. The same atmosphere as always. It felt peaceful. Seeing her that happy, I was glad I did the research to find this place.
Hey, Ren.
What is it?
I want to live in this library.
Huh? Wait, don't bury yourself in the plants.
No, I love it here. I'm not leaving.
You're such a brat. Worse than kids throwing tantrums and rolling around. I adjusted my voice so she wouldn't get nervous, even when I scolded her. Just how deep are my feelings for her anyway? Jeez, you don't have to do all that. If you want to come again, I'll drive you.
Wait, you'll take me again?
Well, not many people will keep up with your reading habits, and I'm the one who found this place.
Ren?
There you are, Mirai. What are you doing? Let's go home. She recalled memories from back then. Even though she was popular, she'd often hide where no one could see.
Ren, you're amazing. How'd you know I was here?
From then on, she started being a little selfish, but only with me. She trusted me enough to lean on me. That made me incredibly happy. Hey, don't take random pictures.
But I just love when you offer me your hand like that, Ren. I couldn't help it.
Apparently, she now worked as a photographer at her foster family's photo studio. She said she wants to be a cool business owner like her foster mom someday. I watched her fondly. It'd been 2 months since reconnecting with Mirai. The breakup with Nana didn't hurt anymore. I was doing better at work too, racking up solid results. Heading out now, boss. I should have time to pick up Mirai and still make the dinner reservation. As I checked the time and stepped outside.
Ren!
Nana? Why are you here? Standing there was Nana Hikage, whom I had broken up with and ended our cohabitation. It had been 3 months since we had last met. I asked, wondering why Nana, who worked at a different branch, was here.
I stopped by on the way back from training at the main office. I'm heading straight home after this.
Got it. Good work today. She stayed silent, eyes down. I waited, thinking maybe she had something to say, but time is limited. Hey, I've got important plans after this, so I'm heading out, okay?
Wait, I'm sorry about that day.
Huh?
About forgetting our anniversary. I didn't mean to hurt you. I won't forget next time, I promise, so please, one more chance.
That's not why I broke up with you. After we started living together, you gradually stopped caring about me. Even when I tried to talk things out, you stopped looking at me. I realized marriage wouldn't work like that. Yeah, I felt like if I stayed with her, we'd become like my parents, cold and silent.
No way, please! Give me another chance, I'll make you my top priority this time.
I never asked to be your top priority. I just need someone who can really face me. Having grown up watching my silent parents, that's one thing I can't compromise on. I don't believe that only speaking honestly is enough to make a relationship work. But for me, facing someone important and talking to them means everything. Mamoru once taught that to my sister and me in middle school. It became a life lesson for me.
Okay, I'll tell you the whole truth.
She hesitated, then began to speak, clearly anxious.
Back then, this new guy at my branch started hitting on me. We got closer while I was giving him advice. That day, we just went shopping together, that's all. But I swear nothing happened with him.
The hell? Turns out the guy she was with that night was a new hire at her branch. Thanks for telling me, but none of that matters anymore. Because I've reconnected with someone I truly want to face.
Ren! You mean me, right? So let's try again.
Nana looked desperate, full of hope, but I couldn't respond to it. Not you. At the reunion I attended after our breakup, I met my first crush, the one I never got to confess to.
Huh?
Back then, I couldn't say how I felt, but now I've changed and I want to express it. So when you meet someone special again, even if things get routine, face them and cherish them. Most of the time, once something's lost, it doesn't come back.
No way, Ren!
Goodbye, I said, walking away. I knew if I turned around, she'd be crying, but I no longer had the love left to comfort her. Thanks for making time today. After work, I picked up Nonoka and we came to Mamoru's cafe. For the past 2 years, the place had been a cafe by day and a bar by night. It's always been special to me.
No problem. I'm off tomorrow, and I was happy to see you too.
After finishing our meal and paying the bill, we went for a short walk along the lakeside. As I watched her walk happily just ahead of me, I took a breath. Then... Hey, Nonoka, there's something I want to say.
Huh? What is it, Ren?
Just turning to look at me like that, it's enough to make my chest tighten. I've always liked you, since junior high. Nonoka, I've always liked you. Back then, I realized my feelings, but I lacked confidence. With distant parents and a sister who forced herself to smile to keep them together, connecting with someone felt like an impossible choice for me. But maybe that was just an excuse. I think I was scared to touch her pain. She always seemed so cheerful. Ask 10 people, and all 10 would describe her that way. But I saw it, how she'd sometimes hide, crouch, and look terrified. You gave me that look only when no one else was watching. I looked away and ran. I couldn't even confess. Even if it's too late now, I still want you to know. Because for me, it's still you. Just when I finally tried to say the words I couldn't back then.
Ren!
She called out loudly, but Nonoka flinched first at the sound.
Ren, what are you doing here?
That's my line. What do you want?
I followed you. Then I saw you with the girl, so I called out.
Just hours ago, I told her there was no chance of getting back together. But she followed me and waited outside the cafe. She still didn't understand.
Is that girl the one you said you wanted to see again?
Yeah, we were in the middle of an important talk, so I'd appreciate it if you left.
I'm not leaving. I heard it. You confessed to her, right? There's no way I can leave quietly. I still can't give up on you.
Her voice got louder and more frantic.
Hey, you. I don't know if you're his first love or whatever, but I was supposed to marry Ren.
Stop it. Whatever happened between us is our issue. She has nothing to do with it.
So you're gonna protect her now? How do you think I feel, huh? Some old friend just shows up and steals everything.
Nonoka's voice shakes. Her breathing grows uneven. I realized something was wrong and tried to stop Nana.
Red won't come back to me because of you. It's your fault.
Nonoka's breath catches sharply. Her empty eyes fill with tears as she freezes in place. What the hell are you saying? Nonoka? Nonoka? Hey, are you okay?
Woof woof! Woof woof!
Where did that memory come from? It's not part of Mirai's conscious memory.
It's your fault. If it weren't for you, shut up! If you cry anymore.
Her mother screams emotionally. A wild dog's barking echoes. A deep scar, invisible even to Mirai herself, was carved into her heart and body as a newborn.
I'm sorry.
Just as she's about to collapse, I manage to support her and help her sit. Nonoka's breathing is speeding up, her face drained of color.
What the hell? Don't be so dramatic.
You! Shut up for a bit! Yell one more time and I won't forgive you.
Huh?
You're okay now. It's okay. I'm here. It's okay.
Ren,
She once told me she didn't understand why yelling or barking scared her so much. After thinking it over, she guessed it was trauma from seeing the mother who abandoned her at 5 years old. But maybe it's not just that. Maybe something even deeper triggered her panic. A deep latent wound buried in Mirai. If this situation triggered it, then...
Ren! Nonoka! Is she okay?
Sis. She happened to be on her way to Mamoru's shop after work and ran over when she saw us. I've said it before, but my sister's a nurse. She's more qualified to handle this than I am.
We'll talk later. Right now, Nonoka comes first. Don't try to move her. I'll check her condition. As for you, deal with that girl standing there.
Nana looks just as shaken, her face stiffened in shock at what she's done.
Ren, I didn't mean to.
Nana Hikage, I don't have any feelings left for you, even if this hadn't happened with Mirai. People like Mirai carry invisible wounds. That's why you can't trample in carelessly. Even if you didn't mean harm, this is what happened. And even if it hadn't, your words still weren't right. So from now on, stay away from me, And from Arai, too. After I said that with conviction, Nana quietly muttered I'm sorry and bowed her head. Seeing that, I immediately turned to Nonoka. She seemed calmer now. Sis, I'll take Nonoka to the hospital in my car just in case. Can you come with us?
Got it. I'll let Mamoru know. Nonoka, can you stand?
She gave a weak nod. Slowly, she stood up.
I've always loved Ren too, so I won't lose.
Nonoka. She speaks quietly, but her eyes are strong and unwavering. A side of her I've never seen.
What's that look for? So you're not just some weak girl after all. I'm sorry for yelling.
Nonoka gives a gentle smile to Nana as she bows. Then my sister and I help her to the hospital. After the exam, they told us Nonoka may have PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a condition seen in people who've experienced deep trauma. They believe something triggered a flashback of that trauma this time.
Sorry for the trouble, Ren. And you too, Hana. Nonoka, you don't have to apologize. From now on, just lean on Ren again, okay? And me too.
When my sister smiled at her, Nonoka returned her usual cheerful smile.
Another mistake, Nana. This has been happening too often lately. I'm very sorry!
So, after failing to win me back, Nana's been living with regret, making frequent mistakes at work and losing favor with her boss. Apparently, the rookie she went out with that day didn't know about her history, and later apologized to me.
I'm the one who blew it. Funny how I'm the one saying that. I was the one who couldn't treasure our time together.
What kind of future awaits her as she keeps reflecting daily? No one knows yet. A year has passed. Today, I came to greet Nonoka's adoptive parents for her wedding.
Thank you both for raising me with so much love, even though we're not related by blood.
Nonoka's tearful smile must look just like her childhood self to them.
Nonoka?
Ren! Yeah, she never lived an unhappy life. She was truly loved and raised with care. Her cheerful nature is surely thanks to them. Still, deep inside her, that subconscious trauma hasn't faded. They always watched over her with kindness, and treated me kindly too when I was with her. I promise I'll make your daughter happy. I hold my head high and vow to protect her for life. No matter what scary things happen, yelling, barking dogs, whenever she's afraid, I'll be there. When I said that sincerely, her adoptive parents gave me a gentle smile.
You were the coolest you've ever been today, Ren.
Haha, thanks for saying that. The feelings we couldn't say that day finally moved again, after all these years. We've each walked our own path through life. The wounds we've picked up, some visible, some not. But I believe we can accept all of it together.